welcome to snuggling with Fellpacn on the couch and shit. That's the actual title.
Hello, Flynn.
Hello, Connor.
Hello, Matt.
What up? It's Woodsy.
Hello, Woodsy.
I'm the guest here for some
You
reason.
fucking bitch. Hello, Liam.
Hi, Roll.
What? Ha! Please call me Conor.
Con.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's
been a little bit.
It's been a fucking long
The channel's had a bit of a hiatus.
Yeah,
look, we had a couple of little dramas. Somebody died. That is...
Roll credits.
Hi, what's up, Drama Nation? I'm your host, Molly.
Okay.
Molly's Liam's dog, by the way.
Yeah,
She's
we
just
get
snuggling right out there.
Yeah.
Should we get on topic here?
Yeah.
Alright, go for it.
Alright, so
what are the
Let's
topics?
rock and roll.
So E3.
What are the topics for the day?
E3 was last week.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, so...
Alright, it's happened. Next topic.
Alright, cool, next topic. Persona 5 has launched. Alright, next topic.
We've discussed.
Anarchy. It's around.
It's
Next
Woodsy.
topic.
Alright.
Alright, so
Alright.
E3, what was
Some highlights?
some highlights personally for you all?
Will that be our
I mean,
standard
the last
shit?
night. The last night was definitely a highlight because I've been waiting for that game for like a long, long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I mean, it was announced in like I think it was like 2013,
Cool, that's like
and when that was when it was like
Wow.
it was just like an indie comp. It was like one of those
Oh, yeah.
24-hour things, or like so and so, and they made that, and I played it when it came out, and I was like, whoa, this is sick! I can't wait. And I took like a massive break from it because I played it for like months on end, and nothing was coming out of it. And then like not long ago this year, I started playing it. I was like, oh man, I guess this is dead now, right? Nothing's been said about it. And then boom, E3. It was
Yeah.
like, here's a trailer.
Yeah, it looked really
Yeah.
good. Like, you
was, like,
mentioned it to me a couple of times, but I never really knew what it was.
Yeah.
And then I saw it at E3, I was like, oh, this game! And I was like, ooh.
Is
It
the
does look
game
good.
we are all talking about the brand new Kirby for Nintendo Switch?
I think you mean
fuck
the
yes.
Skyrim for Switch.
Oh!
Yeah.
No, what are you talking about? The best game to play on the Switch. Yoshi's like paper.
Paper.
When Yoshi moves out of his parents' house. It's all made out of
It
fucking
is paid for
cardboard.
Mario's fucking child support.
They ran out of money.
What did you guys think of the
And
Spider-Man?
ideas. Huh?
What did you guys think of the
I thought
Spider-Man?
that
Oh, I
was
loved
cool.
it.
Spider-Man looked cool.
But I mean, I thought that Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 one looked good as well, but that turned out terrible.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was a licensed game. What were you expecting?
Isn't this one a
This
license?
is this is also a licensed
was
game.
too
I mean, in terms of movie tie-in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
they
yeah.
also the Amazing Spider-Man 2 wasn't a movie tie-in at all.
Yes, it did.
It was like its own thing.
Well, it was
Yeah.
made alongside the movie to make profit from the movie.
Yeah, but it was still like meant to be like a completely different story.
Yeah, it was.
It turned out awful.
I never played
So-
it.
The first one was good.
Yeah, I liked the first one. That was
Yeah.
quite cool and cinematic kind of.
Yeah, that was fun.
But it was also very boring. So.
Well, yeah, you can really replay it so much. But I really liked what was shown, and I love the little tease at the end with Miles Morales.
Yeah, that was cool. I liked that. Like, I'm not sure if everybody picked up on that at first, but I was like, hey.
Well, I picked up
Do you
on it
remember that?
immediately.
You remember that
because I'm a
Spider-Man
huge
game,
nerd.
Friend or Foe? Or
Yeah, I
whatever?
remember that.
That was a good game. I like the concept of that. It's just like go and get all the villains.
Yeah.
That's what I've always wanted in a Spider-Man game. It's just like there's villains, you have to get them all. You know, just
Yeah.
the classic ones. Though. That's the
Yeah.
ones that everyone can be like, oh, it's him.
Yeah, Green
Just
Goblin.
like random events and whatnot.
And
Yeah, like random events, and maybe like more not murder cases per se, but you know like cases that he has to solve.
See, like, if it was like Arkham City with less linearity, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he has like for instance, you could choose if you want to do the Scorpion side quest and all that, or a story,
Yeah.
or you want to do the Green Goblin. You can just switch between them.
Yeah, that'd be neat. I like that.
Just all different villains. That would be like a perfect game.
Yeah, that
A
was
lot of people are saying they want, basically, the only thing they really want is momentum-based web slinging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the map looks massive, obviously. It's New York. At this point, we've had GTA 4, which is New York in its entirety.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, basically.
they need to do that to scale at this point.
Yeah.
But they want web slinging, they want alternate costumes. And alternate costumes have been confirmed,
So, yeah.
but they also have different abilities.
I really want Norse Spider-Man. He was always my favorite.
Symbiote for me.
Norse Spider-Man was the olden day, like 1950s spy kind of Spider-Man. He wore
Yeah.
like, cool goggles and shit.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I
He
need
wore
to-
full black.
Yeah, he
look
was
that up.
in
That's nice.
he was in
He's
Shattered
my favorite
Dimension.
one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's one of the Spider-Man you can play in
Well-
Shattered Dimension.
Wait, I'll find it.
How are we gonna be going
Oh, what about-
through this
what about
E3?
this one?
Because we've talked about Spider-Man, but are we gonna go like just because of what we were interested, or by conference?
Well, by the looks of it, we're just doing it by interest, because
Yeah.
we went from the, like, Microsoft to Sony immediately.
Yeah.
True.
So-
How about we just go all the way forward? Let's go to EA, because guys, aren't you excited for that brand new FIFA 2018?
Hell yes!
Are you excited to kick that ball into the fucking goal, boy?
Woo! I actually play soccer, but you know,
This is
I'm not really interested.
By the way, this is
Oh, dude,
he
that's,
wears like the goggles and shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
like,
nice.
that's
It's
cool.
like the old-
That is really cool.
He's wearing a fucking trench coat.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
man,
cool.
dude, he's a school shooter.
It's like, it's like a stealth thing.
He's part of the
He's a
fucking.
school shooter.
Imagine
He's
if that
part of the
school
fucking-
shooter came out, he's just like,
Look at that shit. He's part of the fucking
He's
trench.
got bullets just.
Hey man, look at that.
He's
man.
gangster.
Look at that man. He's just look. Man, he looks like the commander for the trenchcoat mafia.
Yeah, I mean, it is the 1950s.
He was like Batman's new
Dylan and
sidekick.
Eric ain't
Yeah,
no
shit,
shit.
Robin, confirm.
I mean, look,
Ah,
it's pretty sick.
that'd be awesome.
It's like the stealth missions in the game. That he's always been my favorite. I can't wait to see him again.
Yeah. So,
It's barely used.
actually going to EA, was there anything of interest there? Because I mean, I like
I
Star
didn't-
Wars Battlefront
Wait,
2.
the only thing that was really interesting was A Way Out.
Oh
Oh yeah, that one.
I
Because
skipped.
that-
I
because-
basically
Yeah,
skipped
that was good
it.
too.
It looks good as a game to be playing with your friend.
I don't know.
In your couch.
Well, I don't like the idea of it being like the split screen because I feel like that gets like when I play a game, if someone's on the other screen beside me, I always get like confused at some points and be like, oh shit, I'm not meant to be looking there. You know what I mean?
I
You know,
yeah,
and it gets a bit
You
disorienting.
drift off in the
Yeah.
story happening there.
And you miss out what you're doing because they're saying, "Oh, I've got something cool happening." You go, "All right, what's happening there?" But then you miss out on what's meant to be happening with you.
I hope they're able to work.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe two screens. I don't know why they had to do it split screen.
It
But-
definitely.
Because who has two TVs to just plug in and play?
I know,
Yeah.
but that's what they've been doing for ages, and people seem to be getting.
Oh, online, yeah, you need two
Yeah.
different consoles.
No, I mean just like LAN, like you plug in your consoles, like.
What, like a DS download point?
No,
you
like
can just
your
bounce the
Xbox, you know, like with an Ethernet cable. You remember how you used to do that?
Oh yeah, those.
You used to plug in the Ethernet cables in the back of your Xboxes, and boom, you're all connected. You know,
Yeah, but
like,
no,
Oh yeah,
I'm-
old school Xbox
Yeah.
LAN.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't they just do
Oh,
that?
But
yeah.
what I'm saying is you still need two consoles for that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
well, yeah,
but
that's
that's what I'm saying.
And we're
It'd
not
be
made of
easier-
money.
It'd be easy to take in and such.
I don't know. I mean, I like that they're doing a game completely focused on split screen, even if it's split screen online as well.
Yeah, there's not too many
I
games
don't-
out there like
But
that.
yeah, the split screen is slowly fading out of the gaming scene, and especially with things like the Switch nowadays. Like, it still has a place in games
Yeah.
nowadays. Like, it
Yeah.
should be there.
Yeah.
Just because online's more popular doesn't mean split screen should be averted.
And also, when in the trailer, I remember watching it when they go outside. One person was in front of the character, and the other character was looking at the back of him, and it was just like really hard to look at because he was in front, but then you see a zoomed out version of that. And it's, like,
Yeah, it is
side
a
to
little.
side.
It is a little trippy.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you've played a lot of split
I
screen,
guess you just have to
kinda
focus
get
on
used to that. Especially if you,
Hopefully they have it so you can change it to like horizontal or something.
yes,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
They should.
Because a vertical screen's not enough.
No, I don't like that. I never.
Yeah.
Whenever I play Portal 2 or whatever, it's always horizontal. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
vertical.
Oh well.
Well, I've
It's definitely got a good track record. Like the people who are
Yeah.
running it are good because
Yeah.
it's the developer of Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. If you're
yeah.
wondering, on Metacritic, listed on Metacritic, that's got a score of 90
Yeah, that's pretty good.
with a user
Yeah.
score of 8.6.
That's good.
And that's very good.
For
Yeah.
that.
Like it was critically acclaimed.
Yeah.
It's a sad one.
Yeah, it is.
The
a sad
Brothers
one.
is really sad
I haven't
story.
played it, but I've heard many good things about it.
Yeah, ditto. I'm with Conor on this one.
And it's
I played
sort
it.
of
It's good.
use of.
I've always liked indie devs as well because they always seem to focus more on like the.
Oh.
Why'd you bring that up?
Why'd you bring
Indie.
I know it's indie, but that got
It's
Yeah,
less.
that's-
It's less being independent and more making a game.
that got in 10 times as well. So.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know.
It was an indie game with like a marketing budget from Sony.
Yeah.
Sony marketing budget.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like indie games like to put a lot of effort into like
Yeah, they're like
the
Yeah, little
feel of a
details.
game instead of
Like
little details.
something like Owlboy, which looks incredible. It has like incredible pixel art because it took 9 years to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like I like that mentality of like I call it the Valve mentality where you employ college kids to make some wacky ideas for your games and stuff like that. That's kind of what I think whenever I
Yeah.
meet indie
All
developers.
the sort of like polish, like it's done when it's done.
Yeah, exactly.
Like have you played Firewatch?
Oh,
No,
I
I
haven't.
haven't.
It looks amazing.
It's so
It does.
good. It's
I
so
fucking-
sad.
I love that orange, man.
Yeah,
No,
it's
that's
really
nice.
nice,
I love
and it
it.
has
I
like
love
it
it.
has Team Fortress 2 kind of models.
Yeah, it does. It
It
has that
really-
art style.
And it makes you feel. I haven't ever played a game where I feel so safe in this one place, and also I don't feel safe at the end of it because there's like I don't want to spoil anything.
Of
Yeah.
course.
But it makes you start to feel unsafe in this forest that you've been lost in and
Yeah.
such.
Yeah.
Have you remember I told you about a game a little while back? I don't know if either of you two have heard it, but you're in a cave that's pitch black and you have this like scanner gun.
No, that sounds familiar. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I was telling you about it. Basically, like you
Cave story?
no, you shoot the gun
No one's
and it makes dots to show you how far away you're from a certain object or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Alien
Yeah, it's-
isolation?
I need to. I'll get the name up real quick, but it's a really cool concept that I really
Yeah,
like.
but you know, they put a lot of effort into the feel of the game instead of
Yeah.
just, you know,
Just
I'm gonna put this out as quickly as possible.
does this look
Yeah.
nice?
Yeah.
No,
Like,
Does
is
this
it-
make you feel? What does this make
Yeah,
you feel?
exactly.
What's I've forgotten the word I'm meant to be saying.
Indie devs more sort of focus on emotion.
Yeah, aesthetic. That's
Yeah,
it.
aesthetic.
Yeah,
That's the word.
They
Yeah.
focus on aesthetic a lot.
Yeah.
Another one is probably Cuphead. You know that one?
Yes.
Oh, Cuphead. That
Yeah.
also looks amazing.
Oh, that looks
I love
fucking-
that. I love that. Like 19s,
Yeah.
70s, 80s.
And all the bosses look
32,
really
like-
and shit.
It's
Well,
really
it's not
it's
1930s like Disney.
Yeah, exactly.
Cartoon
It's Disney.
aesthetic. It's got like the static and everything's look all big and bouncy.
And they all jump around. You know, when they're in
Yeah.
idle, they kind of bounce, all cheerful like.
Yeah, yeah.
and
Oh,
such.
there you go. Scanner Sombra was the one I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
I think I've heard that one.
Yes, we'll search up about it if you would like to take a look at it. I'll get a little bit of gameplay up. Keep talking.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
What else can we talk about?
there's a lot of.
Well,
lot
with
of-
E3, there's a lot of shit.
There's
Yeah,
a
we'll
lot
go
of
back to
stuff.
E3.
Let's go from EA to what was the next one?
I didn't watch anything much.
Nintendo?
Yeah,
I watched a lot.
Nah, Nintendo was the last one.
Xbox
like-
had a lot of
Ooh.
games now.
Yeah,
Xbox did have a bunch of
That
stuff.
looks really
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
yeah.
you shoot the gun and it gives you different light depending on how far away you are from something.
Damn.
And so that's how you have to
That's really
solve.
creepy.
Yeah, no, I really like it because they do atmosphere and stuff. There's no music in the game; it's only ambiance.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
So like you can only hear like the drip of water far away, or maybe like a rock falling on the ground somewhere else in the cave, and you don't know if you're alone there.
It looks like this VR game I played once, and it was meant to be through the eyes of animals and shit, and it was just really weird and trippy, and there was someone whispering in your ear the whole time.
Oh, cool.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
Sounds like Arkham Knight.
Not like that, not like that.
I think what was after EA? It was like something
Xbox,
else.
wasn't it?
Xbox.
Oh, yeah, it was Xbox.
Yes.
And they had like 40 games.
They had so many. Like my parents sat down and watched it with me because like
That
we
was
just
probably
had-
out of all of them. I think they stole the show.
Oh,
this one-
I would say Nintendo probably won.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean,
But-
At least in terms of announcements.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. In terms of announcement, in terms of like the amount of
Like,
shit, yes,
content
Microsoft.
content that was showing on the screen instead of showing like, yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I mean, Nintendo have the treehouse, but I don't count that as the conference. Like Microsoft showed
Yeah.
a lot of shit at their conference.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did.
And now I didn't personally agree with everything. Like, I didn't like everything there, but I mean, like Sea of Thieves obviously looks great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Assassin's Creed, like it looks neat.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there was a lot of
It's very interesting.
Crackdown 3.
Yeah.
You know, that looked really good.
I mean, that looks like fun, but I don't know if I'll get it.
So,
Didn't that game get cancelled last year and then brought back?
I don't know.
I
I know
thought
I
I
doubt
heard-
it because it's
Crackdown's had a weird
Yeah.
history.
Yeah, it's up and down, up and down.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I saw a lot of good stuff in the
Yeah.
Xbox One.
Yeah,
It
there was
felt
a-
like
yeah.
when I watched it, it was more entertaining because I got to see more that they were doing. It felt like
yeah.
they were doing more than anyone else was
Yeah.
doing nowadays. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
And also,
And
what-
Bethesda was just fucking awful.
Bethesda.
oh,
was-
Bethesda was a train wreck.
Bethesda
It's like, hey
was-
man, have you heard of
Have
Skyrim?
you heard of Fallout 4?
We've been doing this shit for 5 years now.
Yeah, basically.
They just fucking rehashed all
Yeah.
the games.
I mean, nothing against Skyrim. It's a good game, but it's 6 years old this year, guys. You need to
2011.
I got that shit. It's like that shit came. I remember getting that shit on the PS3.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
PS3 and Xbox 360 and the PC.
Dude,
Yeah.
think of the Skyrim track record. It goes from Skyrim, Skyrim Limited Edition, Skyrim Special Edition, Skyrim on the Switch.
Yeah.
Skyrim VR.
Sorry.
They are making fucking VR Skyrim and like Fallout, which is cool, but it's an entirely fucking different thing. It's not like built in.
Yeah.
It's another
It's
fucking
another game.
$70 game.
Yeah, it is. So, like, I mean, I can understand, like, oh, yeah, you know, their game's full of content. But I've already paid for that content. All I want is the ability to plug in my VR headset and play.
There's nothing.
I can
new
under-
either.
I can-
No, there's
It's not-
nothing new
it's
in
not-
it.
I mean, it's just like, oh,
I
if you
get-
want
I
a
get- I get
Zelda
why-
sword?
Oh, no, we're talking about the VR.
Oh,
first.
I
sorry.
get why like VR games can be like very expensive and less, while having less content at the moment because VR still is quite a bit of a niche.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
Headsets still cost a good in the.
But take
Yeah,
for
like
instance,
$100,000.
Yeah.
Have you played the Rick and Morty VR game?
That looks fantastic.
So
That
that's
looks great.
amazing. You know, that's nothing out of no crazy stuff, but it's just
No.
like clever.
Yeah, it's
It's
a lot
That-
better
that
than anyone
game's-
who likes that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game is made by the creator, Justin Roiland. He has his own game studio, VR game studio. Squanch Tendo, I'm pretty sure it is
Yeah,
called.
Squanch.
They had already tested making a VR game before with Crows, which is William Pugh, who was one of the two men who worked on Stanley Parable.
Yeah.
With that and the thing that came out of that was Accounting, which was just a weird, trippy game with it was definitely Justin Roiland.
Oh, the accountant.
Yeah.
That one's cool.
That was Justin Roiland as hell.
You
With
can
not only
stab a fat guy.
you stab a fat guy, then they call you. I was like, oh my god, you're standing right next to the king of VR.
Oh yeah, dude.
And then you
Bow
go
down.
then you end up in a courtroom because you're being tried against for killing.
Yeah, there's also a bit with the bones. You know the bones when you have to.
Oh
just like,
yeah, because
fucking
you're like
tap them on bones. It's just like this keyboard, and it's got like their bone skulls or something. I'm pretty sure.
you're like playing a xylophone.
It's like, oh, hit our bones, and you start hitting it. It's like, it's like keep hitting them, and then you have to like pour like fucking acid on them.
And then you pour acid on yourself.
Yeah, you have to drink it and shit, and you throw up everywhere and die, and then you
Sweet.
just.
I'll put acid on this person, then I'll put acid on the other person.
Getting back to E3.
Yeah, man.
So
yeah, Bethesda was a disappointment.
Bethesda basically had a direct. Like that's what they had.
Yeah.
All things considered. Now
They
it
just-
wasn't necessarily bad. Like they showed off some neat things, but they also made a big deal out of Fallout 4 and Skyrim and paid mods. And okay then,
Oh yeah,
that's
man.
Yeah.
all right.
It's like this isn't paid mods, but it is paid mods.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like I get.
It's not.
I mean, I get like
They already tried that shit out, and no one was happy.
No, I get the mentality, but this is basically $4 horse armor. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Also the
what it is.
DLC.
Yeah.
It's great.
I remember when paid mods on Steam came out. There was the $15 fishing expansion.
Yeah, like I
Oh,
love.
dude, the
Oh,
Final Fantasy
God.
fishing VR game.
We'll
yeah.
let's get to that in a sec. I just remember I woke up one day. I checked Facebook and it's like people going off at Steam. I'm like, oh god, what have they done? And this is rare. Valve done something.
Rare.
Hey mods.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh no! Oh why?
something's so wrong about that.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. This doesn't feel right.
So, who else? Oh, we haven't talked about Sony, have we?
Sony was.
We skipped straight over Ubisoft.
There was actually
Yeah.
something in Ubisoft I was looking forward to. The Crew 2. You and I watched that gameplay together. That looked
Yeah,
good.
that looked
The announcement
fantastic.
for it was disgusting.
We didn't
That
watch the
YouTuber.
conference. We didn't watch.
Oh,
Oh no, that was
yeah.
Need for Speed.
Oh,
that
was
was
that?
that was
Oh,
Need for
you
Speed.
sure? I
Yeah,
thought it
that
was-
was fucking funny.
Hey, man.
I'm
It's all
here to
going-
show you
I've got
Need
to
for
say,
Speed.
E3 play, they got knocked down. It's all going down in the creator cave.
Dude, no, that YouTube.
It's not his fault, though.
It isn't his fault. Like, I mean, I'd be scared shitless
No,
if
they messed up the prompt when they said they weren't going to change what the prompt said.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But they did change it. And he was watching the conference because he thought that his time wasn't going to come up because they told him there's another conference, there's another thing going to come up first. Then it's you.
Yeah, and then
nothing
something's
came out.
thrown up. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like okay, and then the lights come up and he's still looking at the stage, so he turns around and shit, and that's what all went to trash. You
Yeah.
know?
See, like, I can't blame him either, because that's got to be a massive thing to know that you're at, like, E3 and you're broadcasting to the world. Like, that's a big
Yeah,
deal.
you're representing a multi-billion-dollar company.
Yeah, it's like YouTube, like, you could usually argue, yeah, he's a YouTuber, he should have confidence, but, like, people who click on your videos probably know what your content is about in the first place.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say. I had something else.
Was there anything else at EA or Microsoft before we move on?
EA, Microsoft. No, I didn't really watch EA.
One thing I liked about the announcement at the end when they were talking about their backwards compatibility, how they're adding original Xbox
Yes.
support.
Yes.
Yes.
That looks fantastic, especially for someone who like wants to get an X, because as that program expands, that getting an X will just be like an incredible power version, not just for playing Xbox One games very powerfully, like 4K 60.
I heard that's basically just the new console, like the next
60,
console,
but
instead of just
also-
a
Oh, it's another version of the X.
Yeah, I've
No,
heard-
of the one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've heard it is, but I've heard it's also just another console, like a different
It's
console.
not. It's just it's an upgraded version of the S, which is an upgraded version of the original Xbox One.
That's just silly, isn't it? Though.
Yeah,
Think
they-
about it. That's
I
just
mean,
really
but,
silly.
they couldn't have announced their next console yet unless it wasn't going to come out until 2020.
Yeah.
Really, when you think about
Yeah.
it, because they just released the S last year, and this generation only started in 2013 anyway.
Yeah.
We're in our 4th year of it. It would be too
We're
early.
now, of course, we're now sort of entering the newer generation with the Switch, but that doesn't really kick off
I
until.
would, no,
Like,
I wouldn't say
I
that's
would
even a
count that.
generation.
Yeah.
I would say that's the equivalent of Nintendo making a Wii U Plus or whatever, like a
Yeah.
PlayStation 4 Pro.
Yeah.
Like that's basically their equivalent of that, except they're just taking a different road. I wouldn't say it's.
I
that's the
wasn't. I
new
wasn't adding that. I was adding how the PS4 and the Switch are from sort of different generations, as the PS3 and the Wii U were.
What
Yeah.
about what did you
But the
think?
Wii U,
Oh, sorry.
I count the Wii U as part of PS4 and Xbox One because it came out like a year before the Xbox One came out. Like it was really close to it kind of thing. The Switch is like just before the
It's like-
halfway mark of a generation.
It's a sort of halfway. It's a sort of halfway in between the current generation and whatever going to be happening in the next
Yeah.
5 or so years.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, last generation was about 7 years. I think 2006 to 2013 was around.
About that.
Yeah. And before that, it was, I believe, the PS2 was 99.
It was 2000.
Was 2000? Okay, it was 2000 through to about 2006 for the PS2, and then
Yeah.
etc. So it was around, the margin was about 5 to 6 years, depending which console you're looking at. If it was the Xbox, I think that was 01.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, about 01ish.
so
Yeah, around that time.
nowadays generations are about 6.
Did you guys notice that there was a lot of like company group, what's the one I'm looking for? Join ups in the conference.
Well, like
Collaborations.
Yeah, collaboration.
Oh, the
There's a
Nintendo,
lot.
the Nintendo Ubisoft.
Oh, yeah,
there's a lot of that.
Oh yeah,
And,
that.
That
Xbox
actually
had
looks
Ubisoft.
incredible.
It's
that looks-
XCOM with
that looks-
Mario.
That
Yeah.
looks way.
That looks.
A lot of people are just like, this looks way too good for what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I did love the stream moment on how they announced it,
Yeah.
and then the smoke at the end
Guys,
of the
check out
minute,
this.
and Miyamoto just comes walking down the aisle with his
Just
gun.
like, don't
Pick up
come
the stage.
don't come to the Switch event tomorrow.
I do remember just one of my favorite like happy giddy moments was when the guy who was like the Ubisoft director was posing the gun
Yeah.
with Miyamoto. I was like, oh,
That is so
they both love video games so much.
I know.
Video games.
I did find, like, I mean, that game looks really cool. I'm not really gonna laugh at it. I'm probably gonna play it and enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Oh, what did you think of Anthem as well?
Anthem.
Yeah.
That's the new Bioware game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it looked
I
pretty
don't know.
cool.
It looks cool,
alright.
but
It's got
it kind of
Bioware,
feels
so it
like
could go
it's
up either
already
way.
been done.
It feels like Destiny.
I get the feeling that people are not going to use it the way they intended to.
No, I
Yeah.
don't either. But
It's
I,
going to be like, they're like, oh, you get to jump into this world and be like, go on quests and shit. But no one's going to do that. They're just
no,
gonna
I think
fuck
that
around.
yeah, because you could fly and shit like that. That's gonna be fun to just mess
People,
around with.
I feel like what Donkey said in his video,
Yeah.
which is
Well,
like this feels like Titanfall meets Destiny. I think
Exactly.
it's like
I completely agree with that. Like, I think we all kind of got that notion of like when we watched it for the first time on that Microsoft conference, we're just kind of like, well, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there is one thing that did like pique my interest, but not so much so that it was overwhelming, and that was the new Dragon Ball Z game that got announced.
Oh,
Oh, the fighting game.
Yeah,
yeah,
the
I've
fighting
just
one.
seen that. Yeah.
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 Apparently that's really good. Like the testers, like because they had a little demo there. Apparently that's like.
Well,
beautiful.
I mean,
Yeah.
this was the first
Yeah.
year that E3 was open to the public as well, so it wasn't just
Yeah.
investors going, "Oh yeah, it's pretty good." You know, it was
It was the
actual-
general public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you guys think about it? Because I've been seeing a lot of arguments on
That's a good
Twitter.
idea. I thought. Well,
Yeah,
I
see,
mean,
like a lot
I
of
mean,
people.
unfortunately, this one was a mess, so that's not.
Yeah, a lot of people
Yeah.
are saying like there was an issue because like there are people who pay a lot of money to go there to actually do work. Like, it's not a lot of people saying like, oh, it's not a convention, but at the same time,
It
It
does
sort
feel
of
a
is.
little.
It's-
It's to show off.
I
right?
remember-
it's supposed to show it off, but also if you can have demos on the floor,
Yeah.
yeah, you could kind of get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
People were just like, oh, come on, because they were complaining how E3 was already crowded as itself as a trade event.
Yeah.
And including the public, it's just
Yeah.
going to explode.
Well, I think probably what they should do at that point then is just to extend the amount of days that it's like the floor is open,
Yeah.
and then have a couple of days, like 3 days where traders can go in only, and then have 3 days 3 or 4 days or a week or whatever where public can go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a better idea.
Oh, sorry.
It might be harder to run, but it would probably make it a bit easier and it would probably remove some of the complaints.
Yeah.
But from what I hear, the only reason it was open to the public this year is because of money anyway.
Yeah.
Like they're having finance.
People would definitely. That's definitely how you'd make money because people are watching the live streams every year.
Yeah.
They're looking at all this cool news. Of course, they'd want to go onto the show floor and see what's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, everything would be in a giant, big old waiting line.
Yeah.
Right.
The lines
Every
were,
little thing.
yeah, obviously the lines were ridiculous this year. But
Just going back to the Dragon Ball Z thing. Apparently, like, because there was a test on it, like a demo.
yeah.
A lot of people played it, and they also played the Marvel vs. Capcom
Infinite.
Infinite, yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently the Dragon Ball Z one is like perfect. Like it's basically ready to go.
Hell
But
yeah.
it's still got months. Like, I think it's still like a year to go.
Dude, well then they can...
But they've got
skip
time
right
to
through
just
the
edit it.
animation,
And but the thing is, the Marvel vs. Capcom it's basically done 2 months, and people say it's just awful. It's
Really?
not. It's
Seriously?
not. Yeah. Apparently, it feels dumbed down really like a lot.
I suppose...
And the story apparently is just.
We can't really bring our sort of own opinions
Yeah,
because
'cause we
none
didn't
of
play.
us are real avid fighting game players.
Yeah.
See, like,
Well,
the
I
only
have
fighting
that.
game I really play is Smash.
I mean,
I've played Marvel vs.
Yeah,
Capcom
that's a really
3
good
too.
game. That's a really good.
Yeah.
Well, 3's good.
I played 3 and 2 because Viv has them, but...
They're pretty good games.
They're
fast
pretty-
paced.
yeah, exactly. And
Apparently, that's what they
that's-
say. Anyway.
That's what you need. You need fast pace in a fighting game like that. Like Smash Bros can be a bit slower,
Yeah.
but you know.
Yeah, I think that's because it's for mainly
It's
kids.
getting hard.
You know,
No,
Well,
Smash.
Smash.
yeah, Smash is mainly for like kids who want to have like.
Have
fun.
you ever heard of the
Oh, man,
Melee?
losing the thing.
Yeah, well, Melee was for like a different generation, and you know, when it first came out, no one was really sure about like what sort of audience they were going to attract with Smash.
I suppose. Well, I mean, Smash 64 and Melee were quite fast-paced games. It was only once it got to Brawl that it got slow, and then it went back to being relatively fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird. I didn't realize. Oh, dude, what do you think of Minecraft in 4K?
Oh, dude.
yeah, man.
Dude,
Minecraft
sold
4K
it. That's why.
update.
That's
sure
why.
Minecraft-
Sign me the fuck up.
That is
Good
that is
shit.
why
Good
Microsoft
shit
won.
right here. That's some good shit.
That's why Microsoft won.
Also, they didn't
that's-
say anything about Red Dead, so that's nice.
I mean,
yeah.
to be fair, they're probably that's probably still an early development.
Yeah, no,
I mean, you know what I said about the trailer.
Yeah, I know. You said it in the middle of class. It was great.
Going back to like the fighting game thing, out of all 4 of us, I've actually played like a lot of fighting games. Like I'm not exactly an expert at it, but I played.
Skullgirls. I played Skullgirls.
Oh, that's
good shit.
Justice 2.
Yeah, I played.
And Injustice,
I
I
got
played
all the
Injustice.
Injustice,
Apparently that's
and I played a lot of more combat games and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I
so-
did too. I played it.
And when I saw the gameplay for Dragon Ball Z, it felt very much like a Street. It felt very much like a Street Fighter game, like with the stylized stuff and everything.
Stop it.
And I feel like I'm glad. I'm glad that the creators, like for Dragon Ball, are actually not doing another Xenoverse because you know as much
It's a good game.
you know, Xenoverse 2 and 1 were great games. I do love playing them. It's just that I feel like it feels good that they're actually like doing other stuff besides Xenoverse and not just you know.
Yeah, the Xenoverse was just an
giving
easy
to the-
steal.
Yeah.
It's an easy idea.
What exactly is?
You can do that with
Xenoverse?
any
I thought it was
franchise.
just
Dragon
fighting
Ball
games.
Z, basically just like online fighting. You have like a little
Oh.
place you can walk around. and
Oh,
talk to
okay.
people.
Well, and you do have a
Cool,
story
so
mode.
you can-
There is a story mode.
Oh,
Yeah, you get to play as your own created character and basically go through the Dragon
It
Ball
sounds like the
timeline.
Naruto games, but with Dragon.
Yeah, and
So
your
you
own
get to walk
character.
around a bit. Yeah, and your own character.
Yeah, and basically you have to fix the timeline from aberrations that occur in the timeline. So
Okay.
basically like,
Sit back, dude.
so basically like,
That's how we played Persona.
What? Sit back.
yeah, no,
We played it like that.
you
We
mean
played it like
forward.
that.
Okay, we'll get
Skipping cutscenes and shit.
we'll get to that in a bit. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Guys, anything else to add? I've got a.
I've got a list.
Wait,
dude,
we were talking about Ubisoft. That would lead into Sony, but before we do that, can we get a nice round of applause for the wonderful event that Devolver Digital held?
I didn't even see that.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, I
they
heard-
took the piss out of fucking everything.
Oh, dude, yeah, and they're just like, we're gonna. Is it the one where it's just like, we're gonna give you two earliest so you can get it?
It's like people saying they're throwing their money at the screen, and we look at our wallet, and that money isn't there. So they develop like a whole thing. It's just like where you throw your money at the screen and it goes to them.
Yeah.
And someone gets their hand caught it and their head is decapitated, and then you start bleeding over everything.
And then there's like it starts like going into a fever dream and shit. My favorite part of that is just like when like you want early access, we've got the earliest access you can have. As soon as the idea comes to our mind, we're gonna sell it. full retail price.
That's fucking good. That's cool. I gotta watch that later.
Oh, that sounds like gold.
All right, let's lead on into
Metroid Prime 4.
Let's lead on into Sony first. We'll get to Nintendo.
Okay.
Okay.
Sony was incredible. Was rather meh.
It was meh. It was just kind of like
It was there.
a lot of exactly a lot of stuff we'd already seen. It was basically just trailer. Nobody showed up on stage to give gameplay.
Yeah.
Or
Nobody
like talk about things.
Yeah. You know, even. I mean, at least most of it was in game, from what I remember.
Knack 2.
They didn't even show that on the floor though.
Yeah, I did.
Like at the conference, they didn't show Crash either.
Crash is coming out.
Crash is about to come out.
Yeah, but they but here's the thing: they showed a new trailer about Crash in the pre-show.
The only thing I was excited for in Sony was in the pre-show.
Yeah,
That was the Undertale's PS4 port and the collector's edition.
yeah, that was pretty.
I
Cool.
love
Undertale's on the
Undertale.
PS4.
Yeah, it's got a neat collector's edition. Go search it up.
I love Undertale. It's got a terrible fan base, but I love the game.
It's cancerous.
Yeah, it's fucking cancerous. So many people just want to
They
fucking
say that about so
skeletons.
many
like,
things,
let
yeah.
me just play my video. Let me just
Why
play
do you have
this
to
game in
fucking
peace.
ruin it? You know?
But the collector's edition looks quite nice. It's got like sort of art stuff, and it's got
It's got the soundtrack in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does have the soundtrack in it,
Glass is out, are we?
Yeah.
which you can.
Why?
Which I already love as a soundtrack
No.
because I think Toby
I'm drinking out of the
Fox is a
bottle.
fantastic composer.
For the rest of
Like he can,
Yeah.
even if he's like taking only like several melodies and just putting them over different things and like speeding them up or down.
Can you stop kicking the food?
He can just change. He can just change the mood
Yeah.
of how the song feels.
Yeah.
They're nice, beautiful songs.
Yeah, see, like I haven't played much of Undertale. I played about 30 minutes of it, and I still haven't got too much spoiled of it to be
Yeah,
honest.
do not learn anything about the endings.
No, I mean I know the names of the rounds.
Yeah, there's like 3.
Pacifist, genocide, and then just middle. That's
There's
all.
neutral, yeah. You always get neutral first because there's like bits that you can't access,
Yeah.
which you need to access to get the good or bad ending and such.
All right.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, let's get the remake.
Again,
That sounds fantastic.
Another remake.
and it's coming back again. Well, it did get remade on the PlayStation 3. And now it's getting remade. On PlayStation
Was that a
4.
remake or just a port?
It was a. I think.
Was it
pretty
like
sure- I think it was just.
was it like the Ratchet and Clank?
I think it was just
trilogy kind of thing?
updated graphics.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
But that's what this is really. There's nothing new added.
No.
Probably
What I'm
gonna
saying
fix
is,
some
did
stuff,
they
maybe,
did they port it like they ported the God of War games or something, or Ratchet and Clank, or like Sly Cooper,
No.
or did they actually remake it for the PS3?
It was on. I don't know. It was on the. I think it was on the PlayStation Store. So probably just a port.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say unless it was made from the ground up,
Yeah.
like it's not a remake, it's a port.
Oh, well, what do you think of it anyway? It does look really nice.
I mean, it looks nice from the bit I've seen. I've never played Shadow of the Colossus, so I might actually use this chance to get into it.
I've only
after
played
I
I
Wii
play
have
it.
it on PS2 if you want.
Do you have Ico?
No, I don't.
That's the first one.
I know it's the first one.
It's Ico, then Shadow of the Colossus, then Last Guardian.
Which I still don't know if I can be bothered playing.
I don't know if I could deal with the stress of Last Guardian.
Yeah, it just.
I always I knew I was waiting a long time for that game, but I just it looks like the AI would just give me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's stopping me from playing.
It'd probably give me a tumor.
Jeez.
Who knows?
Other than that, it ended off with Spider-Man. Spider-Man looks pretty good. Seen some people complaining about
We
QTEs.
already kind of.
No, yeah, I know. I wanted to bring up the QTE thing though. Is there too many of those? Do you guys think?
No,
'Cause there was a lot of them, like more than Sonic Unleashed. Lot.
What do you think of Detroit Become Human?
That looks cool.
I like
but
that.
it's David. But it's
Yeah, I was gonna
David
say.
Cage.
Yeah.
David Cage is a weird man.
I liked the trailer from last year better than this year, to be honest.
Yeah.
Last year's made me interested in it more. This year it kind of felt more just like, oh, we're in a society where robots are taking over. I'm like, well, I have watched iRobot before, so
Yeah.
you know.
That's
David Cage is the guy. He wants to make movies, but he doesn't have movie money. But he does have video game money.
Yeah.
I mean, Heavy Rain was good, but I think it was a fluke because we don't know how Beyond Two Souls went. And go
Oh yeah.
Well, I can.
He's a hit or miss man.
Yeah, this could go either way. He's only had 2 chances. One was good, one was terrible. So
Yeah.
I mean, what
Third chance.
He also did have another game, Indigo Prophecy, where he was in the tutorial. Literally, he was just like, "Hi, my name's David Cage." This is my game. It was just the sound of the teach you.
By the way, I just like the name of this post. It's like E3 2017. All the games and announcements that matter. And there's 3 of them.
Yeah. Spider-Man.
Minecraft 4K edition.
And Detroit.
Oh my god! There you go. It's like straight up. There's actually this like Forza, Minecraft in 4K, Crackdown 3, Sea of Thieves, and State of Decay 2.
Wow.
Man, who the fuck wants to play like the Crew 3 or Mario vs. Rabbids when I could be playing Minecraft 4K edition?
And if I don't feel like playing Minecraft in 4K, I'll either go play Skyrim on the Switch or Cars 3 Driven to Win.
That's what they say. The major
Minecraft on the Switch.
That is
Where
also
are we up to? We're up to Sony, aren't we? Let's go.
Well, we pretty much just finished up with Sony.
Days Gone. Oh, that's that one.
That's the zombie one.
Yeah, I haven't watched much.
It looks generic.
It looks generic, but at the same time, there's something about it to me that just looks a little bit more interesting than usual.
I heard that
for some reason it can't remind me of that movie that was released a couple years back. Was it? I think it was like Z-World.
That was a good movie.
That was based on a book, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's based on a book. That's based on a movie.
That's based on real life.
And
like a movie, the game, the book, the comic.
In real life, I'm making this.
The mind boy.
In real life, I'm making this some way. In real life,
I think this one's going to focus more on the surviving of people. You know, like
yeah. See, that's
keeping your clan together.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I kind of got the feel from it. Was like it's about you trying to keep a group together more necessarily than kill zombies and
literally just have a small group. You got to keep them alive. Is the point.
Yeah, which I mean, at first glance, like from somebody who doesn't what.
That's mine, dude. I just put it on the table.
From a person who doesn't play much zombie games, I kind of thought that's what the Telltale Walking Dead games were about, just keeping your group together.
Well, no, it's not about the choices that don't matter.
Okay.
Because they don't.
I mean,
really
every
don't.
game that has choices doesn't really matter in the end.
Shadow
I mean, because it's a lot of work to make a game that has multiple, like a lot of endings.
The Infamous series.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that
kind of
matters, but it's still just
has
2
like
endings.
so many.
It has
endings.
10 different endings, that game.
Which one?
You know,
Shadow that job.
Oh yeah, but
I don't
that's
even
no
think
shit.
the game needs to exist.
No, it doesn't. I'm pretty sure it basically just isn't canon anymore. Nobody references
You can fucking kill Eggman in it.
You can karate chop him to death. Goodbye, Doctor.
What about The Last of Us 2?
They didn't even show it there.
Not yet.
Oh, not at the conference.
Not at the conference, no.
PlayStation E3 2017.
They
didn't
didn't
show it at
they
the
didn't show
conference.
Last of Us Part
They
2 nor Dead Stranding.
Look, Death Stranding, as of right now, I think, I don't think they have another
They
trailer
did.
ready.
Look, it's right there.
No, I don't think that was not at the conference.
Oh, was
That was PlayStation Experience.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
last.
I think they weren't really talking about it because as they announced that PlayStation Experience, they'd only just started development. And it was sort of day zero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Death Stranding got an extended trailer, I think earlier this year, that they showed off at RTX Sydney. I was there when it aired. I think that trailer had already been out, but I don't think they have enough time to make another trailer right now, because we literally still haven't seen gameplay yet.
Yeah.
They're probably trying to make sure that's in a playable state to show.
Yeah. Because then people are just gonna be like, "Oh, another cinematic. What is this game even about?"
Oh yeah,
It's actually a movie.
Good movie.
Beyond good news.
Yeah. So we done with Sony?
Yeah, I think we should probably move on to
Yeah.
Nintendo.
I mean, I've got all the things up here.
Yeah. Okay. Nintendo.
Nintendo. There was a lot of cool things there.
Yeah.
What was right off
Mario
the bat,
Odyssey.
my favorite thing about the whole conference, Reggie walking out, the game is fun. That was his sentence.
The game
is fun.
Quote him on that one.
I am.
I want that to be a
But
meme
dude,
where like they
Chess
get like
Ultra.
fucking anime titty girls like fucking Nigga Power and shit, and it's just Reggie walks out and just the game is fun.
Dude, someone's at the door. Dunk Lords. What the fuck is that?
That's the new Donkey game.
Yeah, dude, the new donkey. I'm trying to think, what game did they start off with at Nintendo's conference?
They start off on Xenoblade.
Oh, Xenoblade, yes.
Xenoblade Chronicles
Now,
2.
Oh, yeah.
which I wasn't expecting that.
yeah,
It
that's
runs on the
weird.
Final Fantasy mentality of each game
Oh,
of the series is a
you
different
know.
one.
Could you pass me the
The med?
the med? The meth. Okay.
Which glass? Okay. It runs off the Mountain Dew, right? It runs off
the Mountain Dew trademark.
Dude, that's what Sonic Lost World's plot was about, stealing the planet's Mountain Dew. I'm not kidding, I'll show you the cutscenes later. It runs off the Final Fantasy mentality, though, of each game in the series in a completely different world with just similar rules. Which I wasn't expecting. I was expecting it to be an actual sequel to Shulk and the crew.
Nintendo now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
To Shulk and the crew.
Okay. What do you think of Metroid Prime 4?
I'm really excited to see a JPEG.
that was a high quality JPEG. Like they turned
24 Jump Street.
Come on, man, they turned up.
Dude,
they turned up those.
It was clearly PNG.
Mate, that was
the background's pretty good.
I don't know about you, but that was a good JPEG. Like they turned that Photoshop quality setting up to 12 for that.
No, dude, what are we talking about? It was animated. It was a GIF. But no, in all seriousness, I love Metroid. Prime games are my favorite out of the ones I've played.
Whoa, what? No.
No,
what
wait,
is this?
Hold up.
Sorry, I'm just looking at this.
Yeah,
what is this? Hey, Pikmin? Is that a fucking... It's like a Hey Pikachu ripoff of Pikmin, though.
You realise Pikmin and Pikachu are both characters owned by Nintendo, right?
I know that, but I'm trying to say it's
I
just
think
weird.
it kind of fits more.
Hey, Pikmin.
I don't think that's what you think it is. I think that's an actual 2D New Adventure. I'm pretty sure that's a 3DS New Adventure.
It is a 3DS game. Yeah.
It's a New Adventure.
Hey, you Pikachu.
But yeah, I'm actually really excited for Prime 4 because they originally wanted to put a whole bunch of things into Prime 3 that never got put in, like bounties and stuff. And I'm just excited to see what they do with 4.
Yeah.
In quickly touching, they did announce a 3DS remake of Metroid 2.
Yeah. A lot of people are excited about that.
Yeah, especially considering, Nintendo kind of took down the fan remake that had been in development for like 6 years or whatever.
What did you think of... I mean, this isn't Nintendo.
You're just going down the list.
I'm just going down a big list, so...
For looking at the things, I thought I saw Minecraft for a second, and the console was 4K. We will never let that go.
No.
Minecraft going to 4K.
Pikmin 4?
Yeah, it was a thing. That was a thing that got announced like last year.
I need some water.
Alright. They announced a
Take one of the glasses here.
They announced a Pokemon, a main series Pokemon game for the Switch.
Yeah.
Now I know neither of you really play Pokemon, but
I know that will sell.
Yeah,
that's what people wanted.
People wanted that, and it wasn't announced which makes me think that that's why they did it, because it wasn't announced at the 30th anniversary thing.
Because it's like, this is what you want, right? It's
Shit.
like, no.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that because that's what I wanted, and I feel like the Switch is just the perfect place for it now because you can have the games look a lot better.
Did you mention ARMS?
That game's out now.
I know that. I was gonna say
it wasn't really at E3 that much. I think they showed off the DLC.
I get the feeling
they had a
tournament.
Yeah, they had a tournament, and then they also had a Pokemon tournament.
I get the feeling that the Switch games are mostly going to be like... not now that Skyrim's coming out, but I thought they were going to be more like, creative and definitely more of the Nintendo style of doing things, like getting a genre and then Nintendoizing it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, well, I mean, for first-party games, I think that's what it's going to be. Like, Splatoon 2 comes out next month.
Yeah, Splatoon.
Hey. Did you save the last bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saved it. Oh my God. I saved it as podcast 1.
Okay.
I gotta pee. I'll be back.
Part 2
with Jason.
boys.
Derulo.
Yeah.
It's part 2, but you don't even know it's part 2.
We'll just be like, oh yeah, we took 5.
Yeah.
Took 5-minute break.
Like an
Totally a
hour.
5-minute break, man.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't an hour.
I took way too long.
Yeah, you fucking did.
Yeah.
My fault.
That is.
What did you even do? You didn't even tell us what you did.
I had to sign my passport forms at the post office, and I had to do that because I'm 16 now, so and I'm classified as an adult. It says on the passport I'm a kid.
No, it does. You're not classified as an adult. You're classified as being able to make some of your own decisions. You can go to the dentist on your own now.
Yeah. Wait, I can't?
You can. You don't have to have your parents tag along.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah. See, it's something that nobody really cares about, but it is a thing.
We didn't really say much afterwards he left, did we?
Oh, we were talking about the dentist. What were you talking about?
No, I mean after
In the podcast, yeah, no.
I would
we
hope not.
Stop moving it. Move the mic, you bitch.
I can do it.
Fucking slut. Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
I didn't mean it.
Hey, Jurassic World 2 just got a title.
Where'd it go?
Jurassic World 2 was the title.
Fallen Kingdom.
Fallen Kingdom.
I love that Minecraft parody.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Fallen Kingdom's.
Is Captain Sparkle's the director of the brand new Jurassic World film?
I wish.
Did you even?
No, I couldn't get it.
The new Jurassic World film, the dinosaurs are all just really shitty fucking Minecraft models. And there's just a face cam of him in the back in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Just the entire video. So instead of a movie, it's actually just a let's.
So what did we leave it off with?
We basically just finished up talking about E3.
Oh, okay. So what were we talking about now?
Anarchy.
Persona was actually next on the list.
Yeah,
Well,
it was.
before
But we
we
just
do
played
that-
Persona for about 40 minutes. So let's talk about Anarchy.
Alright, Anarchy. Now,
Persona.
like my boy Flynn says, when he thinks of Anarchy, he thinks of Waluigi.
Hey, it's very true. Play Mario Party 3, play Waluigi's Island, you'll understand what I mean.
Oh god.
There's an island literally filled with chance time spots.
That's pleasant to hear. Anyways, next topic.
Alright, cool.
Moving on.
Well, considering as I just said, we played Persona for about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We
You
should-
guys didn't see.
Yeah, we should probably not talk about that yet. So the next thing on this list is Guardians of the Galaxy 2, since 3 out of 4 of us have seen that film.
Okay.
What did you think?
I really liked it.
3 out of 4. You can't have you not seen it.
Nah, I don't.
It's not good. Don't bother.
It's alright. I mean,
like
I haven't seen the first one.
I thought it was. I don't know. I thought it was alright.
I never got around to watching the first one. As much shit as I got from a lot of people about it.
Yeah, you fucking suck.
The first one was good. I like
The second one was, I mean, like from a newcomer's perspective, it was fine. There were things about it I was like, but I mean, I kind of felt like half the movie was kind of like one of those trying to be super dramatic, but it didn't end up coming across that way. Like the scene where Star-Lord, he's just like, hey, I finally found my family. Like, why aren't I allowed to hang out with them? And the chick, I don't even know her name, she's just like, oh, because I thought you'd already found your family. I was like, are you really trying to do that? Are you really trying to do it? That was just kind of like, oh, alright, that fell straight on your face.
Yeah, but when you discovered that the dad... Oh, wait, no, wait, shut it.
I mean, it's been out for like a couple of months. I
Okay,
think
so
we're
I'm
cool
just...
for
Okay,
spoilers.
spoilers.
Spoiler alert!
Okay, so basically when you find out that the dad actually put the cancer in the mum, I was like, what the fuck? That was fucked.
Yeah, I know, I was kind of like, oh shit, but... Yeah.
It was too obvious.
Well,
Well, I mean,
It
coming
was too obvious.
from
I
a
didn't
guy
know
who
that.
hadn't seen the first one, I didn't even know she had cancer.
well, I had a feeling it had something to do with the death, but I had no idea that he actually
The
put
first one,
cancer in.
you wouldn't have, like, it wouldn't have mattered if you've seen the first one or not. You only see her at the start. and
Yeah,
she
but you
finds
still
out that-
This is
you
all
still
just
know
weird.
that she died. Like for all I knew, she was alive.
This is just
Yeah.
all new information I'm learning. It's like she gave the cancer. I just managed like, why did he give it to her? It's like a prank or something. It's just a prank, bro. It's a social experiment. We're gonna tell you if you have
Okay.
cancer.
Connor, here you
You
go.
die.
The main villain of Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is a
Cancer.
planet.
Oh, I thought it
Is a
said-
planet.
The Death Star.
No, a living organism planet.
And turns out that
Unicron.
And it's Star-Lord's dad.
Yeah, it's his dad. His dad is a planet. He's a fucking planet.
What the fuck?
And that planet
And,
somehow...
and it starts like trying to fuck everyone. You get the perfect offspring to spread death. Basically.
Yeah, I was like, I wasn't sure exactly what he was
How does
trying
a
to
planet fuck?
Because he made like he's
Like,
basically
he's
God,
human.
like he's a god or whatever. So his energy is mainly on this planet, but he can make a human form or like a form of different species and
Yeah,
traverse.
you've watched the video the Japanese
Junior.
history of Japan, the
Yeah.
world version. Yeah, I forgot what it's
The
called.
history of the world, I
The
guess.
history- yeah, history of the world. I guess you know how he describes it. It's just like there's nothing here. You know, that's
Yeah.
basically how they describe it as well.
Yeah, it was like that's how
And the dad's
every
just like,
gets.
I was nothing, and so I became something.
That is literally a line in the film. I was nothing, so I became something. I'm 90% sure that was a line in the film.
Haha, I was
It's
you
just-
right now.
it's
That
just-
sounds
Jesus.
so fucking stupid.
It is pretty stupid.
At the time when I was watching it, I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. But I mean, like, looking back, I was like, alright.
Okay, no, I don't know.
I mean, I still like that film. It had a lot of good moments in it.
Yeah.
Like for example, the scene where
Baby Groot.
Baby Groot is
Baby
pretty
Groot
cute.
was the best.
Rocket
Press
Raccoon.
this button. No, this
no.
button.
I like the scene where Rocket Raccoon's just kind of hanging out by the ship, and the dude's trying to take it from him, and he's just the music playing, and he's just fucking with him for a couple of hours. Like, that was pretty funny.
Couple hours later.
Shit. It was yeah, I enjoyed that film. It's probably something I would watch again, but it's more something I'd watch again to probably laugh at.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know. Is the first one good? In comparison?
I really like the first one.
Yeah, first one's good.
Alright.
I think the first one's
I might
probably
actually
better.
watch it.
I think
It's
the
a
first
nice
one.
aesthetic.
I think the first one was better.
Yeah, the second one felt like it was almost all CG. Especially in that opening scene, it was like all CG.
Yeah. No, something about the first one was just nice.
Yeah, well,
It's an
considering
action, really.
It
yeah,
was an accident.
no one was actually expecting Guardians of the Galaxy to do so well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The second one's how they expected the first one.
Yeah. But
A Green Lantern kind of situation.
okay. Makes sense.
I mean, they're going to be Infinity War as well, so let's hope that goes well.
Yeah, hopefully.
They're gonna be in it.
Guardians, yes. Or at least, I believe Rocket Raccoon has been confirmed, and Star-Lord. They've both been confirmed.
yeah. There's definitely gonna be. They're definitely going to be in Infinity War.
Or in Infinity War, or in the sequel, whatever the fourth one is.
The second one?
Infinity War was split into two movies,
Yeah,
and then they
oh,
decided the
okay.
fourth...
But the female, by the way, sorry, I just forgot to mention.
Gamora.
The female, yeah, Gamora just seemed kind of not in it anymore.
She was like, I don't know, she was basically just this super uncharismatic person the entire film, and I was kind of like, well...
The first one, she was like an angry kind of girl, but she still had some sort of character to her.
Yeah.
And this one
She
she was
didn't
quite...
seem like anything.
Yeah, she was just kind of...
She was just there.
She was one-dimensional. She was pissed off at everyone, and then with her sister, she was like, I love you, but I don't really care. I'm going to arrest you anyway.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
find out
that's
why
fine.
in the first one.
Oh no, I gathered enough of why, because she's, by the looks of it, she's a shit person. And they're both offspring of fucking Thanos, so, you know, anything's
no,
bad.
they're
not.
not.
They're not?
They're not actually.
He just takes her.
Oh, okay.
Well, they take both of them from like their actual parents.
Okay, they were raised by Thanos. Obviously, there's gonna be some,
Well, yeah, they were trained by Thanos.
You know what happened to the robot girl?
yes.
Yeah.
She kept getting beat up by it.
Bitch.
Well, and getting implanted with shit. So it was not a good experience for my girl. Stop jacking off.
It's a fucking Pringles can.
Yeah, so
Dude,
stop
it's
jacking
like
off.
that picture that
Pringles
Rocky
can.
keeps showing us with the fingers and shit, and
Oh.
that's like the last one.
Alright.
What other movies are we looking forward to aside from the Emoji Movie? I know that we're all looking forward to that one.
Oh,
Baby Driver.
I think the best.
That looks alright. That looks alright.
I'm excited purely by the fact that it's an Edgar Wright movie, and I love Edgar Wright movies.
Okay.
Like Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz.
I gotta say, there's some good movies that have come out recently, such as Baby Bus.
Yeah,
Hey, the
Baby
Boss
Boss.
Baby.
Which is getting a sequel, boys.
I didn't see that one.
I didn't watch it either. Who the
I did. I
Why?
only watched it on my laptop.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I'm watching... Yeah, if I'm watching it, I'm probably watching it on Netflix that my parents are paying for.
Yeah. It's alright. I guess it's not much.
I didn't
Really?
really.
You're a pirate.
There's
Pirate's
a lot of
Yeah, I saw that one.
there's a lot of
Is that good?
continuity errors.
I liked it.
Some of it does make sense. A lot of plot holes.
One Pirate Spy.
No,
Lost Baby?
not baby.
What the fuck? It's a one movie thing.
They try and make this whole thing about there's a baby world
Yeah.
that you can go to by putting the pacifier in your mouth.
That's weird.
And that once they
It's the
take
Matrix.
the pacifier away from you, then you can't go back. And you forget about the world.
Is that why?
But it doesn't make sense.
Are there like there's like
Because
that's
when you
why
try and get
babies
it back-
cry when you take the pacifier out or some shit like that?
Yeah, no, it's gonna be like...
You gotta
that's-
be away from it for a second.
Yeah, that's babies are. The idea is that babies are smart until they have pacifier. That's what takes them to the baby world, where all the babies do all their shit and they become bosses and weird. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
That's weird.
And then they have to drink this formula that keeps them from turning into dumb babies. It's just strange, really. There's a lot of problems with it.
So what do we think of Furious 8?
I've never seen it.
I haven't seen it.
I saw it.
You're really gonna turn back on the gang guy?
No.
Turns
Yes.
around, walks off.
Oh man!
Everyone explodes.
I actually saw Furious 8. It wasn't.
Excuse me, it's pronounced Fate.
Oh, whatever.
It's pronounced Final Fantasy.
I'm the only one who's probably seen like all the movies.
I've seen 3.
That's the worst
And
one.
I've seen a bit of 1.
I've seen none of them.
That's probably one of the best ones.
I've seen the ending of 7 because it's
Yeah, it's a
been
meme.
long day.
Copyrighted.
Oh.
We sing this way too well, so we are gonna
Back to
get
number.
sued.
Back to Furious 8. I did like it. So.
I actually heard, like, from a couple of people that it was a, like, an unironically good film. But I mean, those are popcorn flicks, so, like, what are you gonna do?
It was decent. I mean, it wasn't the best one ever.
I mean, what do you expect from a Fast and Furious movie nowadays? You just want cars and lots of crazy stunts.
And boobs. Lots of boobs.
When is there boobs? I mean, not topless.
It's all ass, boy.
Well, actually,
It's all ass.
Well,
It's gonna have that ass shot. They come out the car.
Yeah, no, seriously, like, every single time they do a race, it's always, like, that one same shot. And it's like, alright, I've seen this, like,
it's
10
almost,
times now.
it's almost like
In this movie alone.
Yeah.
almost completely like naked women in bikinis and whatnot. And
Your parents will be watching this podcast.
Oh fuck!
No, they wouldn't.
I'm gonna link it to them.
You better not.
Listen to your son talk about boobies. Says them this time, Steph.
I will.
Oh, this is so cringe.
Yeah. Welcome to Fellpacn.
Yeah.
We were talking about boobs.
See? All cringe. Get out of my couch.
Okay.
Get out of my couch.
Do you
First
remember
off,
that at E3?
This is my couch, and you can't get out of a couch.
No, don't you remember at E3 when they were talking about A Way Out? Like, the dude was supposed to be saying, we really want you and your friend to play this on your couch. But he said in your couch instead. We really want you and your friend to play this game in your couch. And he was like, alright, let's get in the couch. Let's get in the couch.
Okay.
Philip would call you spotlights.
Oh, by the way, I saw Philip at the shop. So.
Well, you know what? I sue.
Kill them all. Kill them. What's the next topic?
Well, is there any other movies that we're looking forward to aside from the
Kingsman.
Oh yes, Kingsman.
No, see,
I'm
that's
afraid though that that's not going to be.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a little divisive
I mean,
because
though,
like,
I
the
like
first
the,
one was
I like the
fantastic.
idea that it's like British spy versus American spy.
no, yeah,
That's a cool idea.
I haven't seen Kingsman either. I want to.
The first one is
Oh, yeah,
fucking
see the first
fantastic.
one.
I want to see the first one.
And
but I saw the trailer for the second one on YouTube. Looks great. I loved it.
you know what? I like how they made that. There's like a fictional whiskey that the American spies have. And it's like their staple. It's what their spy thing's called.
Yeah.
It's an actual whiskey thing now. You can buy it.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. But yeah, that's
It's
like
like
a
a
proper
proper
company. Has a lot of flavor in it. It's got deep characters by the looks of it to me.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. From what I heard from everyone
The
who saw
action
it.
scenes.
Oh,
Yeah,
the action scenes.
it's
Apparently,
best.
the action scenes were like performed terribly, but the way they edited it made it look really nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
I'm interested though because I was talking to a friend. I won't mention the name on here because they don't like that. But they no, it's one of the Brisbane friends.
Oh,
He watched the
Dan.
first one. Loved what? No, stop.
Just name every single name.
Okay, let's talk. Okay, let's discuss.
They really liked the first one, but they really do. It should be a one and done thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you guys think about that? Should it have been a one and done thing?
It depends if the second one is good or not.
Well, no, but I mean, regardless if it's good, should it have been a one and done?
Maybe. I don't know.
Perhaps.
I mean,
It's not. It doesn't include a bunch of like the cast from the first Kingsman.
yeah.
Yeah, from what I understand, it looks like
Because-
Apparently the
Yeah.
guy's back. Like he didn't die.
No, it didn't.
How
Apparently.
the
I mean, I
hell
don't know how
did
they're
he
gonna
survive?
explain that, but there you go.
But because we
That
watched
whole church scene is
Oh,
the best.
I
yeah,
love
I've
the
heard
church
the church
scene.
scene's like the main thing I hear about that film.
He just fucking slaughters everyone.
Hell yeah!
It's
Me and Drew went
One
to see
man
that in the
army.
drive-in, actually. We went
I've
to
never
see
been
that
to a
in the
drive-in film.
A drive-in is
Never
like
been to
the
a
best
drive-in.
thing to do.
Me neither.
I love drive-ins.
Honey, you want to go on a drive-in to the emoji movie?
Oh, we should all do
Cars
that.
3! Cars 3!
Oh, we should all do
Oh my
that.
god, that's a great idea!
We'll go to a drive-in
myself.
for Cars 3 then.
Fuck yeah, doing that shit.
You just bring like the same shit we got here basically, like blankets and like
My Lightning McQueen plush.
This shit.
I'll bring my life
every
between
piece
cars.
of Cars merchandise you own.
I have a lot. Me and my brother have a lot of Cars merch.
As saying as saying your brother has a whole lot.
I have some.
I own some of that.
Yeah, I own some of that shit. Some of that shit's mine.
Well, that's your-
I own the PS2.
I let him borrow it.
Yeah, I let him borrow it. I take it back whenever I see it in his room.
You take the
I beat
PS2
him.
games, you can't even
I
play it,
beat
you're just carrying the case.
No, I said I got the PS2 game.
You just like walk in his room and drop the fucking car's briefcase on the floor.
Alright, kid.
It's like a Cars one. It's got like a sticker on it.
It's got like 6 different Lightning McQueen
It's got
on
like
the
a
front.
ka-chow.
Ka-chow!
And you flick it up. Just
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
put my shit in here.
No, it's like whenever I open it, it just says ka-chow. Just as I open the lid, just it's like no, as you click it open, it's like
It's like a sound file from the new movie. It's just like Lightning McQueen has died. Oh hey Molly. Molly, come here. Come here, Mama. Come here.
So should we talk about?
I'm trying to think. Is there what other Thor 3 coming out this year?
Oh yeah, Thor.
What do you guys think about Thor 3?
I'm excited.
I don't know.
It looks pretty neat. Uh-oh. Conor sounds
I
weird.
googled
and
and cinemas, the main
Justice League film's
drive-through
coming out
in
this
Jeff's Cross.
Cars
Showing
3.
today, Cars 3, 6 p.m.
Let's go. We're gonna fucking go now.
We should go. I mean,
Yeah, no. We're doing a podcast today. Do it on.
what day is?
What day is it?
What
Friday?
day is it?
It's Friday.
I mean, we could.
No. My parents are already gonna be like, hey, man, get over.
Yeah, and
I don't have the money to go to the movies
so-
today.
I paid for it.
the other movie that's
Next weekend. Next weekend.
The other,
Apply for
the other really big movie that's coming out this year is
The
Justice
Emoji
League.
Movie.
Justice League.
The Emoji Movie.
Justice League is gonna be fucking awful.
You don't know
I
that.
don't know. I'm kind of cautious.
A lot of people are saying that.
Who's directing it?
Zack Snyder was, and then he had family shit. Like there was some actual serious shit going on. So
Yeah.
now the director of the Avengers movies is actually doing, which is kind of backwards if you think about it.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna switch it.
Well,
I mean,
no,
I
they're not
guess
switching because Zack isn't doing anything Marvel anytime soon.
Zack sucks. Is the problem.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm glad he's gone.
I mean, I'm not glad he's gone for the reason that he's gone, but I mean,
Yeah.
you can't deny that he is probably the source of a lot of the issues the first 2 DCU
Yeah, but
movies had.
I'm actually kind of hopeful now. Ever since I saw Wonder Woman.
See, I don't know. I haven't watched Wonder Woman. I heard it was a good movie in comparison.
You know who they
like,
should? Sorry, go on.
I heard it was a good movie in comparison to the other DC
Yeah,
movies,
it's probably the best.
but that doesn't mean it's a good movie.
It's my second favorite.
What was your first?
My first.
Suicide
Dark
Squad.
Knight.
No, this is DCCU.
Oh, okay.
So it starts with Man of Steel, ends with Wonder Woman.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
yeah,
yeah,
it's definitely
obviously.
my favorite.
Obviously, but-
What's it got
What-
to compare to, really?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But no, I heard it was a good DC film, but that doesn't mean it was a good film in general. It was generally pretty okay.
They should get Christopher Nolan back
They need
to do any of the DC ones.
Honestly, he could freaking direct the shit out of all of them.
I'm
Yeah.
basically approaching Justice League how I approach Sonic games. I'm cautiously optimistic about it.
Yeah. That's
Cautiously optimistic.
That's right.
Yeah.
DC has become the Sonic of filming.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think of the new Sonic game? We didn't talk about that.
Sonic Forces to Sonic Mania, because I have a lot of things to say about both.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
yeah.
but I don't know.
I'm looking forward to both.
Yeah.
Sonic Mania is obviously gonna be like the game, out of the two, because
everyone,
No.
it's the one that's no doubt going to be good.
it's
And
no
so-
doubt gonna be good, and it's the one that everybody wants.
Well,
What are you talking about?
Oh,
Sonic
and-
Forces, don't you want to make your fan character?
I was like,
You're
gosh,
gonna
yeah.
make your fucking DeviantArt, create your own Sonic OC.
Yeah, they made a
Fucking
shitty
Flash
DeviantArt
game.
picture. Well, they can make it in the game.
But here's the thing with that though, like I unironically am looking forward to that because they are incorporating some neat ideas into that, and I mean at this
Try
point,
something new.
that's a smart idea. If they know their fan base, they know they're a bunch of fucking morons. It's a good idea.
Just look at me.
It's a good idea.
Welcome to Sonic. This is a piece of shit. Literally, that's the game. Oh my god, it's Sonic.
Sonic, the game.
Red Sonic.
Sonic, the games are occasionally meh, and the fan base is absolute.
I mean, there's a reason the Sonic fan base is in like the top 10 worst fan bases of all time.
It's
Almost every
disgusting.
place. It's a horrible place
Actually,
to
that's
be.
a good thing we should look up for conversation. Let's look up.
I'm
the
gonna look it up because
Best.
Let's
you
still,
can
we
look
still,
up
we still have
best
shit to
football.
talk. We still have shit to talk about. So.
Okay.
like two other things.
Yes, Final Fantasy 15 episode of 5.
Okay,
Both important topics.
Okay, which one?
Oh, are we done with movies?
Yeah.
I think we're done with it.
Alright, cool. Let's.
Worse.
Which would you rather talk about first?
15 or Persona?
top most annoying fan bases.
Top worst
Let's
fan
go down to
bases.
number 10.
Can we do that afterwards?
Who's this?
We got. Anyways,
Before it?
okay,
so-
so what are you talking about?
So 5 or 15, which would you guys rather? basically going to be silent either way for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm leaving in like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, just go Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Okay, so I mainly put down the DLC for this.
Okay, yeah.
I haven't played episode Gladio yet. I'm waiting to record it with Liam.
Yeah.
I am playing Prompto before we record it though, because I want to play that the day it comes out.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
Look, did you see the trailer for that?
I saw that.
You get RNA as a partner. You get to go skiing, like not skiing, but you have like
Skiing.
what's the fucking thing he had?
Yeah, skiing.
What's the fucking
Skiing with Prompto.
What was the thing he had? Like he was riding one of those. You know, one of those. No, you know one of those like one-seater things with like two skis, like instead of wheels, and it has a wheel up the back.
Oh, you mean snowmobile?
Snowmobile, yeah. You have one of those, and I was like, oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I'm looking forward to episode Prompto, not just for gameplay, though, story. That looks interesting. I want to see more about it. It explains more about what happened in Chapter 11.
Yeah, which will explain a lot of things.
I mean, I already know how it's going to end, because he has to get captured again for Chapter 13.
Yeah, no kidding. But, in regards to that, I think it'll be really fun to play as Prompto and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean...
And how he discovered, like, what he discovered.
Yeah, how he discovered that shit. And it's gonna be real interesting.
And it'll tie in a few things.
Yeah. Other than that, there's a couple of other DLCs we know about. There's the fishing VR,
which is gonna be shit.
I mean, it's fishing in 15, which is okay, and it's VR, which is
fishing in 15 is not even that interesting.
Yeah, it's not that interesting. I mean, it's alright. It's not necessarily bad.
It's not even hard either.
No, it's not that hard if you.
No.
Yeah.
Liam says it fail.
But it's not that hard.
But first
You know
time
you could just buy a fish, right?
What? You just buy the fish. With episode Gladio, I have not played it.
I owed it.
I've watched the playthrough for it. It looks great.
I haven't even watched play. I want to play it. I want to play it blind with Liam.
Yeah. But
All I know is you fight Gilgamesh,
which is amazing.
and you have Core as a party member.
And I didn't watch the ending of episode Gladio because I didn't want to spoil myself for that. But I did watch like a lot of the playthrough of the episode.
Yeah.
It does look like it's going to be great to play. But in terms of Gilgamesh, I didn't see like.
Yeah. Do you even know who Gilgamesh is?
I'm pretty,
It's
he's
not
like
gonna confuse me.
I'm pretty sure he's like an old Final Fantasy enemy.
He's a mainstay, basically. He shows up in a lot of games.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
Put down your fucking phone and talk to us about this shit.
Yeah.
I'm just.
But
Put down your fucking phone. Put your phone away right now.
But what I'm most interested in is what Gladio does for the final kill shot, because he says, "Oh, you got messed up." It's like, "Oh, you should see the other guy."
I mean, to be fair, all Gladio had was an extra scratch.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, well,
well, he obviously killed the guy.
oh yeah,
He scratched my arm up a bit.
and yeah, no, that's
And I
basically
chopped
it,
off his
though.
head.
Yeah.
He just like lifts up his shirt. He's got like a little like wiggles bandage. He got me right here.
It's like it's like the band-aid doesn't even cover the scar. It's just like this massive ass scar on your side. It's just like, yeah, got one band-aid.
And so what the hell did you do, Gladio?
I tripped.
What went in me? I don't know. I mean, it was. a
What
bubble.
did you do? Oh well, I
I tripped on gravel.
Shanked by a tree. Alright.
She
So,
came alive.
next topic.
No, we're still going through 15.
Okay.
So, you know what the thing was though? Like, we were watching the VR, Conor and I were watching the VR trailer for that. He was fucking confused
Counting down.
about it. Because he was like, what the fuck is the point of this? I was just laughing my head off. But it honestly kind of, at the end of it, they kind of implied that you might be actually doing story stuff in there, because they showed underwater and shit. And it,
What? Sorry.
in the fishing DLC.
Oh, sorry.
It kind of looks like there might be a slight story to it.
I
Because they showed
doubt it.
underwater.
I doubt it would be like that. It'll probably be like cool levels and such.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Multiple
some weird
levels.
shit comes out of the water.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, there is some interesting things in Final Fantasy 15's world that we haven't seen.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
It's Final Fantasy. There's always shit that you don't get to see,
Yeah,
which
like
is always
CJ.
awesome.
Yeah.
CJ.
Or Niflheim.
Hey, CJ!
I want a number 9.
After 5 years in Final Fantasy 9, it was time to head home.
Anyway.
Other than that, there's Ignis, episode Ignis, which I'm looking forward to because it's going to be
I don't know
nothing
what
but a
anything-
black screen. Get it? Because he's blind.
Wow. You're gonna help for that.
Yeah. I don't know where that's going to take place in story.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I
Maybe before we find out how it
Maybe it will be cool like that. Like
Actually,
he can't see.
No, maybe you get to see how he got blind. But you get to fight during the.
You get to see it.
No, he just wake up and he's just blind after the Leviathan fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but we assume he got.
Remember when we thought there was a
injured.
glitch the first time where he just had his eyes closed? Like, he fucking didn't even bother animating his eyes, and then we find out he's blind.
Oh!
We did that at your party.
Yeah, this is
No, I
awkward.
mean,
That was
I
funny.
mean, they should do it that they show what it was, what he could see when he was blind. It'd be like, like with that thing that you saw, all
Yeah,
the different bubbles and shit. I
Yeah,
mean, that'd be cool. That'd be a little bit weird.
that'd be
Yeah.
interesting.
Maybe everything's just like highlighted. You know?
Yeah, it could be like just different colors, or like he could only use his other senses.
Well, I want to know if they do another DLC, if it's basically that time, like that gap between
I
when
did vote.
Noctis
Did
disappears.
you guys vote?
I voted yes.
You get to vote.
You get to
for
vote
the
for
DLC.
what you want in a future.
I did.
I
Vote, I did
like-
vote for the 10-year gap or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
the
see, here's the
10-year
thing.
gap
Most
is-
people are saying the 10-year gap will be Noctis inside the crystal going through Versus 13's world. So it'll have, like, Stella in it and shit, and he'll be like,
Really?
God dead. Yeah, no, that's what people are thinking. It'll be a Versus 13 thing.
I mean,
Maybe.
I don't know why, but I guess cool.
I mean, it'd be cool, because, I mean, like, a lot of people want to see Versus 13 still made it.
Am I the only one who actually wants to see what Eurus can do
Yeah.
outside now?
No, that's, yeah. I almost voted for World of Ruin, but I voted for I voted
What is
for
that?
Eurus.
What is that one?
At chapter 14, the world you go to in the future, like they're going to expand on that.
Yeah.
They do have a future Iris
Oh yeah,
model.
World and
It was in
Ruin.
cutscenes.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I mean. Like,
Yeah.
that's the one I was talking about.
Oh,
The
okay. I
10-year
thought you were
gap.
talking
yeah.
about the 10-year disappearance.
No, I mean the 10-year gap. What they're
Yeah.
doing when he's in the egg.
Yeah.
No, there was only one option. There was just Noctis' disappearance, and then there was World of Ruin, which is chapter 14, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So
I thought it was like the gap, like the whole, like a little bit of what happened when
Yeah.
he was gone and what they were doing.
Well, I looked at it and I was like, "There's Arden's whereabouts." I'm like, "Okay."
I just remember seeing like a picture of the of Hammerhead when it was all ruined and blackness and
Yeah.
such.
I wouldn't mind Arden, but
Well, here's the thing. I think they will do that anyway because they've already shown
Yeah.
enough interest in doing it. So I was like, "All right, that's off the table. I don't need to vote."
I think I know enough about Arden though. Like,
Yeah.
they
I
already
mean, like-
explain what his story is. I mean, what else do I?
I mean, you could like necessarily see what made him go evil in the first place. That'd be kind of neat.
that'd
But
be okay. But
and then there was stuff about Luna. I was like, we basically know Luna's life at this point. I'm
yeah, and I don't want to cry anymore.
good. Then there was, I think there was something. There was implications that in Luna's story though you would see. There's a rumor going around that when Noct and the gang arrived at Altissia,
Yeah.
Noct made a stitch in time and hung out with Luna for a bit, like through time travel. And
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
Like that.
There's also been a lot of like stories online about that like little thing where basically where it's a story where Noct just goes back and just stays in that certain point of time with Luna before she dies,
Yeah,
and basically they just stay there for, like
yeah. I'm not sure if
years.
I'm not sure if I agree with that or not because
I guess it would make sense. I mean,
Yeah.
if Noctis can go back in time, then
but it kind
Hey,
of
boys.
Where are you going?
Just say it.
Oh god damn it, dude!
turn it off. Turn it off. The audience is listening. Connor's listening.
He doesn't need to know this. I just want to hear. I just want to hear those feels.
No, not again.
Yeah, block your ears, my friend. But besides that, I am very excited for like all the DLC that's gonna come out. And you dick, put that down. With but in terms of future DLC that could come up, I really want to fucking find out about
What can I say?
Oh gosh, dude, don't make me relive this.
Yes.
You guys
Dude, don't.
are the best.
Ah!
Stop it.
I hate you. I hate you. But
Okay. There were other things.
We are going to we need to outrate that with some real music.
oh, don't do.
Can we? No, we're on a podcast, boys.
Okay. God damn it.
God bless the Soviet Union.
Okay.
That was my also my leaving. I'm
Alright.
gonna start packing my shit up.
Okay.
Alright, we'll catch you, Connor.
Alright, see you
Stop
guys.
with the fucking YouTube, man.
Okay, I'm getting it off. Jesus.
Alright, back to the DLC.
Yep. There's.
Okay, so...
Sling back. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, seriously.
We want some blanket.
No, I don't really care.
There's
one
fun, Connor. Just. There's your chalking.
There was...
Say goodbye to your audience, Connor.
I'm going to once I get my
Flynn
shit
was just gonna
together.
ignore you.
Just like,
By the way, the audience hasn't met Woodsy before.
oh, no, they haven't.
His name is.
Will-
This is.
I'm the
Woodsy.
unofficial guest.
No, we'll mention...
We have to write
We'll each...
Woodsy now.
We'll describe him at the end of the podcast instead.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we could describe him now while we wait for Connor.
No.
No.
Woodsy.
No.
Get really close.
Woodsy is a very small midget. He has blonde hair and is got as much
I'm not a weird.
and likes furries
Said you have a weird
like
fetish.
wood
That's a
like
different
Lucky.
friend, mate.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He said likes furries. It's like that's a different friend.
His favorite kind of porn is Sonic.
Sonic goes 6 bestiality.
Best cutscene in the game. Dude, I had a party.
I like
I held a
those.
birthday party once where I forced everybody to watch that cutscene.
No.
I forced. Woodsy was there. I'm pretty sure. I forced everyone to watch that cutscene.
Oh yeah.
No, you forced everyone to watch that cutscene.
No.
I walked out of the room. I came back and you were fucking watching.
Everyone was like disgusted, and you're just sitting there like with like tears. And I was like, it's so beautiful.
Wait, what? Oh,
I had-
when thing dies. Oh.
No. When Elise kisses him to bring him back to life.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Woodsy forced everyone to watch it at that fucking party.
What's wrong with you?
I
I was
walked out of the
sick,
room because
sadistic
Woodsy was like,
fuck.
I want to play 06. I haven't played it before. I'm like, alright, you're fucking in for it, though. And I walked down to my room. I come back like 2 minutes later. And he's playing that
Alright.
fucking cutscene.
I'm gonna make
I
my.
just want to piss people
Shut
off.
up, Woodsy.
Alright, catch you
I'm
later,
gonna make my
boy.
disappearance.
See you, robot.
I'm leaving. I will be going home, where I will eat some dinner and listen to the new Vince Staples album, Big Fish Theory, and then I'm just gonna probably jerk off. No, we're honest here, you know, here at Fellpacn.
We really
God
are.
bless.
We're a
God
dead
bless.
channel.
The best Kanye West album is My Beautiful Doctors of the Fantasy. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Good night, New York.
I'm out this bitch.
Let the dog out with you.
Kanye.
Don't let the dog out with you.
Jason Derulo. Yeah.
Look at those audio spikes. We're fucked. You too, buddy.
Good night, New York.
This is Las Vegas.
Good night, Idaho.